Hello, Dana Meditation Center 이유안. This lesson, samdhinirmocana sutra 7. Living in this world requires being able to immerse yourself in what you are doing without losing your mind's balance. Meditation is usually very necessary in order to have the strength to do what you need to do now, even if you have difficulty looking into your mind while living in this busy modern world. The reason why the mind is difficult is mostly made up of human relationships, and it is difficult to know how this human relationship works unless you know how it works. 해신밀경 uses the expression bodhisattva with good skills, which is a word that is difficult to understand when people who are not able to use their minds freely and whose minds are dragging themselves. It is the state of mind of ordinary people that they are angry even though they are not supposed to be angry, and are suffering even though they do not want to be bothered. Why do such things happen when the original state of the mind is Buddha nature, which is filled with mercy and love, and anger and distress do not exist there? It is because, as an ordinary person who has never been aware of Buddha nature, he has always had a certain state in his mind. Even if Buddha nature is not recognized, it is always like that, so there is a state of calm. Even though our minds may be considered 100% covered with anger and distress, they cannot actually do so. Then, why is it considered that way? And the reason is that the mind has lost its balance. The mind has completely shifted to the outside world. The mind is something that must always be within me. However, it may be considered that the mind is completely dispersed to the outside. Samatha meditation is the way to keep the center of mind from going outside. It's to focus my mind inside. Since what I'm obsessed with and distressed with is my mind about the external object, the focus will be to let go of that object, which is the beginning and the end of Wipasana meditation. I practice concentrating while counting, and I practice while concentrating on my breathing. It is also said that they observe or look at what they are focused on. Samatha meditation is expressed as it relates to indiscriminate images because it is about letting go of the mind about this external object and looking at the empty mind. It is said that Wipasana meditation relates to discriminate images. What is important is that Wipasana meditation must be done after performing samatha and becoming calm and cheerful. These two meditation methods are compared to the two wheels of a cart. If you are biased to one side, it will be difficult for the cart of meditation to go the right way. To put it simply again, it means observing with your mind at ease, not holding your mind and observing it. Even if you don't grab your own mind, your mind wants to run away and stay the same. I believe that if we let go of this mind, it will disappear. But if we don't clean up the anguish in our mind, it won't disappear. So letting go of your mind and cleaning up your mind are two different things. There is a lack of wisdom before enlightenment, so there are still doubts about living. In such a state, we have to make a lot of decisions and actions which remain anguish in our minds. The easiest thing is to do what you are told by someone wiser than me, and if that doesn't work, you enjoy doing good deeds. Good deeds are for others, but they are meant to give pleasure. So when you are happy, your mind becomes light, and it becomes very easy to let go of something. The mind should be light, and it is too hard to live because it is heavy. With a heavy heart, we have to do something in our daily lives, which is why it becomes difficult. In meditation, it is important not just to let go of your thoughts, but to think and gain wisdom to purify your anguish. In meditation and the daily life, letting go of your thoughts is the starting point for everything. A good bodhisattva is a person who uses the heart freely, and you can do so only when you know what's inside your mind. To know what's inside your mind, you must know the situation in which the important thing is to turn your mind. To do this, you have to do Wipasana and set a topic. Wipasana knows the reason why her mind works, but the setting a topic is to wonder that it goes beyond that reason. No matter how strange the heart is, it is only natural within the framework of one's thoughts, within the person's mind. The thoughts have their own reasons like this, but it is Buddha nature to transcend them. It is our original mind to be free from all that. If thinking about anguish for a reason to reveal that there is no reason is considering or meditation, it can be seen as a setting topic to think that there can be something for no reason. Even though it is your own mind, you don't know your mind well, so when you look at it, you can abandon the framework of your own thoughts and think bigger. If the opinions are narrow, the radius of action is inevitably narrow. People are supposed to live their lives as they think. Life does not go away because you live this framework of thought as it is and drive your life to greed. In reality, it means that life does not go according to greed. Wipasana is the process of observing and getting to know this framework of thought. It can be said that practically all of Buddhism involves studying the framework of thought. This is because it is the script of life. It's your idea, but you don't know it unless you observe it. No matter how smart a person is, it's the same. Setting a topic refers to thinking about the truth and heading toward enlightenment without this process. Of course, this is also very good. It is a very good way if you can focus on the topic right away by studying the truth while only doing samatha. Thank you.